When storms wreak havoc on your property, don't face the aftermath alone. Level Up Law is your ally in natural disaster recovery. Whether it's property damage, wind resulting in downed trees, wildfires, or water damage, our experienced team will help you. Call 855-LEVEL-UP for a free consultation. Call Level Up Law now, 855-LEVEL-UP, and take the first step toward rebuilding your life. Level Up Law, justice at your fingertips. Call today.
It's episode 233 of Vegas Revealed, and rugby is coming back to Vegas.
A nostalgic rock concert's also taking place in downtown Las Vegas soon, and if you love Motley Crue and Rat, you're going to want to be there.
Rock on. Fantasy is getting ready to celebrate 25 years. We visit rehearsal and talk to a couple of the longtime dancers.
Sean has some thoughts about mobile room check-ins in Las Vegas, and if you've ever wanted to go to clown school, now's your chance.
Yeah, we're not clowning around with this. Vegas Revealed starts now.
Vegas Revealed, presented by Level Up Law, starts now.
Welcome to Vegas Revealed, episode 233. Always amazes me how many episodes that we have done of this podcast, doesn't it, Sean?
Gosh, it does. It's been up in the 200s now.
I know.
Man.
Dayna Roselli here, Sean McAllister. And actually, when this podcast drops, Sean, in case you didn't know, you're currently on an Alaskan cruise.
I feel like I should be seeing whales right now or something.
We're doing this before you go, but you were looking forward to this. This has been in the works in your family for like 2 years of planning, right?
It has been. I mean, really, back to, 2019 is when we really first started talking about it. Because it's my sister and a bunch of our cousins and spouses and everything are all going on this because the cousins, we kind of grew up seeing them.
Yeah.
A bit more, like regularly.
Yeah, but now you're all over the place.
But now we're all over the place, and we have not, as adults, gotten together and gone to do something like this. So we've talked about it. We're finally doing it, and I think it's going to be a good time.
And what are some of the excursions you're doing? I'm curious.
Well, we are doing a whale watching.
Okay.
Where it's guaranteed that you're going to see whales.
Okay.
I have done 2 previous whale watching excursions when I have seen no whales.
Uh-oh. Well, what if the whales what if they don't want to? I mean, what are they going to, how can they guarantee it?
I don't know. I don't know, but
I can't wait. We got to get a follow-up on this.
We do.
I want to know how many whales and if the guarantee, and if not, then you get your money back, I hope.
I mean, we better.
Okay. So, you're doing the whale watching.
I'm sticking them to the guarantee. We're going to a camp where some of the dog sled puppies are raised.
Okay.
So raising the puppies, and I'm a dog lover,
yeah.
So I can't wait to see them. We're doing kind of a nature hike at one of the ports. We're cruising the Hubbard Glacier. So they kind of cruise into the little port inlet, fjord, whatever it's called. And I think the boat spins around.
Oh.
So there's lots of good angles to see that glacier.
Right.
We're hiking up to another glacier at one point.
I just hope
there's lots.
Well, well wishes. I don't want to hear any iceberg ahead. You don't want to hear that.
I have to, as soon as we get to the ship, I have to watch my little video on how to get to my lifeboat.
Okay, yeah, you got to follow all. Make sure you pay all attention to that. But listen, people say they love Alaskan cruises. Again, it's not something that I've ever dreamed of doing, but as I've gotten older, I thought, I think I would like that. So you know what I mean? It's nothing I felt like when I was younger that I was like, I want to go on an Alaskan cruise.
Right.
But now I'm like, I would totally do that. And I hear it's spectacular and beautiful. And so many people we know actually have gone on cruises lately in Alaska and said it's great.
Yeah. So it'll be, I mean, even from the heat of this summer, I just saw that we had the hottest July ever in Las Vegas.
And wasn't it like the hottest day on earth ever?
It was.
Like last week?
Yeah.
Well, last week from when we're recording this. But yeah. So it's,
it'll be a high in the high 60s.
Yeah.
So it'll be a refreshing break.
It's going to be beautiful. I mean, you're going to see some breathtaking views. I can't wait to hear all about it. Well, we hope you're enjoying the cruise now.
Thank you. I hope I am too.
But before that, you've done a couple staycations this summer, and we wanted to talk about the mobile check-in process because we do see a lot on social media, people in long lines at the check-in desks and hotel lobbies on some of our resorts at the Strip. And I always think there's got to be another way. And I actually haven't stayed on the Strip in a while. And you said, oh, no, there is another way.
Yeah.
The mobile key card. And I'm like, oh, tell me about this.
And it's super convenient. So I know at MGM Resorts properties, you can check in online. You have your key card is
on your phone?
Activated on your phone.
Okay.
So we've never at Bellagio and MGM Grand, where we've stayed recently, you don't even go to the check-in desk.
Mm-hmm.
You know that you get an alert on your app when your room is ready. And then you just hold your phone up to the little sensor on the door and the door opens. It's great.
That is great.
Like it is the most convenient thing ever.
Why do people wait in line then?
I don't know.
Desk?
I wonder. I ask myself that every single time I go to one of these properties.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if they just don't know about the mobile entry or
maybe,
what.
Or maybe they have specific questions or I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting. So spread the word, everyone. See if your hotel, casino, resort, whatever has mobile check-in because you don't even have to be waiting in those lines.
No.
Why would you?
It's so convenient. And this is one of the technologies that I believe back during pandemic times, we did an interview with someone from MGM Resorts who was talking about the mobile entry and how they were just starting to roll out that technology. Well, it's rolled out. It's here. You can use it now.
And I think maybe Caesar's Palace has it too. We'll have to look at a full list of who does it and maybe do that in another podcast so that people know.
But there is one thing that you should keep in mind with the...
Or an idea, I should say.
Mobile entry. So I had to work, but my husband was there. He went down to the pool just to hang out, and he was like, oh, this is great. I have everything I need right on my phone. Well, he was down at the pool, and after a while, he went over to the bar to get a drink, and they were like, do you have your ID? And he was like, no, it's all the way... back in,
I would walk 5,000.
Which you would.
Carrot Top always does that joke about MGM Grand.
Because he was all the way out at the pool. You have to go all the way through the restaurant area, then all the way up to the tower, all the way down your hall. He was like, no, it's not worth it for a cocktail.
No.
But that's something to keep in mind. It's convenient not to have your room card that you have to carry around, but you still do need to bring your ID. And it was the lady in front of him also forgot her ID, and they had to dump out this giant yard drink that they made for her.
Jeez.
Because she wasn't going to go back to her room either.
No, it's too much. Yeah, because I guess you'd think like I've got, credit cards and stuff on my phone, like because we have the Apple Wallet or whatever, and other, and the other phones.
Because you can pay for it, you can room charge it, but you need your ID.
You need your
in order
ID
to do it.
Interesting.
So keep that in mind. I know Shane did send a follow-up when he got the survey.
Oh, he always loves his survey follow-ups.
Does. And he said, if you can do an age verification thing where I come down to the front desk, prove that I am who I am, maybe you snap a picture, and it just goes right on there with your mobile room key. So you can show that you've been age verified at the front desk, and then you don't need your cards.
It's a great idea.
Especially at the pool.
Yeah. And then, we're copywriting that idea, or what do you call it? If anyone steals it, we want kickback.
Yeah, royalties for the idea, for sure.
All right, some good stuff there. But you enjoyed the staycations, and, one day in tips, we need to revisit how you and Shane get all these staycations.
Oh my God,
and free rooms.
I don't even know when we're getting rooms. Shane will just tell me, he's like, on Tuesday through Friday next week, we have a room at wherever.
Well, maybe we should just say it now. Okay, so you guys play a slot game for free on it, and you don't even spend money on it.
No, we spend no money on it.
You just play, roll the slots.
Pop slots.
Pop slots?
My Vegas slots.
Okay.
There's a few different ones, but you earn points. Real rewards.
Right.
You stack up all these points and coins
And you're not spending money on it. It's just kind of for fun, for points and coins and things like that.
Exactly.
Okay.
You can spend money in the app to buy more coins if you run out.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just wait till tomorrow, it'll replenish with free coins.
And from that, you actually can get free rooms.
You get free rooms.
Offers.
There's deals at restaurants at Lupo. Wolfgang Puck's old restaurant over at Mandalay Bay. That was on there all the time. We would go in there and it was like a buy one, get one free entree.
Okay.
So it was like a half price meal.
Great.
Which is great. There's drinks. There's they have cruises on there sometimes, but those go super quick.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's great. We still have to pay tax and resort fee when we, go to redeem these things. But I mean, that's not bad.
No, it's not bad. Okay, cool. I love that. Okay, so that was a good little chunk of information right there, right? Love it. Hey, here's what's going on in Vegas. Coming up soon, actually. Well, no. Is it soon? No, it's not till March 1st. Sorry. Rugby, though. The tickets are on sale anyway. For Rugby in Las Vegas 2025. They say it's going to be bigger, bolder, better, more games, more teams, more nations, all that. The schedule includes the Super League, the NRL Test Match, and NRL 4 games and matches, do they call it? I don't know if it's maybe a match, a rugby match.
Yeah,
rugby
I think a
game.
match.
Yeah. Match schedule. Yep. Sorry, everyone. Rugby fans are going to hate me. Anyway, you can get the tickets on Ticketmaster. We have this set for Las Vegas on Saturday, March 1st at Allegiant Stadium. It's also going to be broadcast live to a massive global audience. And so it's a big deal. Rugby came into town last year, and it's here again. I know this is a big push. It's sponsored by the LVCVA, and so it's huge. I think it is New Zealand, Australia,
and England
that'll be in town.
Yep. So rugby is always such a draw. I know that there are people who come in from all over the place.
Yes.
For these matches.
Yeah.
And you've seen these guys up close before.
I know. I was in Resorts World and one of the teams was in there and I was like, wow, these guys are huge. And everyone was going up to them. I mean, they're popular too.
Like, they're a brick house.
I was like, wow, rugby isn't joking around. But that was huge. And I had some friends come into town that wrote me like from California, like, hey, we're coming in for the rugby. And so it's a big deal. And I love that they're doing this at Allegiant Stadium. I love like just adding more and more, sports at Allegiant Stadium other than just football games because we don't have a lot of football games.
No, we don't.
The NFL only has
There's only
Sundays?
7 home games?
Yeah, and then there's 7 home games. So it will be good to have them back. We have an update from one of our sponsors, the VegasNearMe app. They are constantly working to add more information. We tell you that all the time. The app is free. We also tell you that. But gosh, when we get these updates, it really is incredible how much information is inside.
Yeah, VegasNearMe has recently partnered with Vegas.com to get you the best prices on show tickets. In fact, they have over 1,000 shows listed inside the app.
And also, we know sometimes you need a quick break or a familiar go-to when you're in Las Vegas. And they do have more than 1,400 chain restaurants and stores listed in there. They have more than 8,000 individual locations, so you can find them. We're talking Walgreens, Starbucks, fast food, you name it.
And we all love to save money, don't we? Well, Vegas Near Me is going to help with that, too. Right now, they're offering 50% off of shows at Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club, plus a $99 bottle package at Crazy Horse 3 for up to 4 people, including transportation.
Yeah, that's a good deal. And there's lots of other deals in there, too. So get in and look around. Vegas Near Me is free. You don't have to put in your email. Download it in the Google or Apple App Store. Hours, locations, even the length of shows are in there. It's really good. You can even find live music, kid-friendly activities, maps of inside the hotels and casinos. It really is a lot of information in your hand.
It is. Vegas Near Me. Download it today. Hey, we wanted to let you know, if you're a Broadway fan, the Smith Center here in Las Vegas puts on incredible productions.
They
Broadway
do.
tours come through all the time. We have incredible Las Vegas talent who performs there, along with other solo touring acts as well. But Stephen Sondheim's revival of Company is coming here to Las Vegas August 20th through the 25th over at the Smith Center. Tickets are on sale now, and Company is just one of those classic Broadway shows that we have not had here. I don't think I remember it being here. So it's going to be great to have it.
Yeah, it will be. And I think I'm going to go over and see it actually. It's a winner of 5 2022 Tony Awards. So I know it's good and people talk about it all the time. TheSmithCenter.com if you want to go check out Company or any of the other shows there at the Smith Center.
Well, downtown Las Vegas is getting ready to rock, Dayna. Coming up in September, we have some rock icons who are taking the stage at the downtown Las Vegas Event Center. Vince Neil, you know him. He was the front man of Motley Crue. I've talked to Vince many times over the years here in Las Vegas.
Out and about. Stephen Percy, the frontman of Rat, and also an appearance from Vixen. Now, this is a trailblazing all-female rock band known for their electrifying stage presence, according to the press release. And so apparently they're amazing. So it'll be Vince Neil, Stephen Percy, Vixen. I mean, this sounds fun. If you love nostalgic rock, this is going to be good. Downtown Las Vegas Event Center is a great spot for this. I think it's going to be great. September 6th is the date.
I am not one of those people who really thinks about going back to school.
Yeah.
I think my school days are behind me. Everything that I'm going to learn now is from life itself.
Okay.
The school of life. However, there is a very interesting class that you can take if you desire to be a clown.
I didn't even know clown school still existed. I thought it was like a thing back in the day. But apparently, the Clown School, which is a Los Angeles-based studio devoted to teaching and promoting the art of clowning and related physical theater disciplines, is coming to the Las Vegas area for another round of level 1 classes. And so if you live in Las Vegas or you want to visit Las Vegas and go to clown school, you can. They start, September 9th. And it's just going to be on Mondays, 6 to 10 p.m.
So one time a week.
One time a week. It's at the Super Summer Theater Studios for the Performing Arts, and it's going to run through October 28th. If you want to find out more, you can go to theclownschool.com. The cost is $399. Discounts are available, though, for previous clown school participants. And,
if you want to redo level 1.
Yeah, maybe you need a redo or refresh.
What do you think is part of the curriculum in level 1 of clown school?
I don't know.
And at what level do they teach you how to get 25 clowns into a tiny little clown car?
I don't know. I feel like we should go to the Monday class on October 28th after the run of 2 months of Mondays and see like what the final day, like what they learned.
Right.
So I don't know.
That's really fun.
It's really interesting.
Although I was, there was an assembly that I vividly remember because I was scarred for life. It was in kindergarten. We had a big assembly. They took all of us from elementary school and took us to the big auditorium in the high school. And there were clowns up on stage. And one of the clowns started coming up and down the aisle of
scary.
The auditorium, like looking for audience participation. And I was terrified.
Yeah.
And I ran and jumped on my teacher's lap. I was like, no, I don't want that clown to get me up there.
Right. It's scary. It can be scary for some.
I've kind of overcome my fear of clowns, but I still don't like audience participation.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, people either love clowns or either scared of them or just like whatever, either way. But I am not scared of clowns at all, but
I worked with a girl who was horrified of clowns.
Some people are really scared of them. So anyway, theclownschool.com if you want to go be a clown. Hey, listen, we've been heading over to rehearsals for Fantasy's 25th anniversary. They've been adding new numbers into the show to celebrate the 25th anniversary. The exact anniversary time is October, but they're starting it, it's kind of the 25th anniversary year. We have interviewed celebrity choreographers. We're going to have all that for a later TV show. But we interviewed Val and Jenna from Dancing with the Stars. We also interviewed Mandy Moore, who also choreographed the Eras Tour. She's doing a number. But we also talked to a couple of the longtime dancers. And, it's incredible when a show can run 25 years in a row. They understand that part of it, and they just feel like, here's why the show's still going, and we're honored to be a part of it because this just doesn't happen often. So we talked to Mariah and Ashton.
It is such an honor. I remember seeing the billboards when it was still Midnight Fantasy. I was like, that is the show I want to do. It's just the longevity, the fame of it, really. It's very impressive, and it's such an honor for me to be in the show for that long.
Every time we have a new cast, they make us better and better. We're always elevating our game, so I never get bored. I think if I got bored, maybe I'd leave, but I'm never bored. It's fabulous.
Well, the audience isn't bored, obviously, if you're still going for 25 years, right?
We have a couple super fans that have seen the show over 100 times, and then I'm 100% sure they've never seen the same show. There's always different girls, different numbers. Something happens. Someone's sick, and we have to reblock. It's always a moving document of shows, but it's always exciting.
Yes, and our producer, Anita Mann, always says every night is opening night, and I really think we hold to that. The audience, it's their first time sometimes seeing us, and it's an honor to be in Vegas, it's an honor to be in the show, so we have to bring it every night.
Well, people always say this to us, imagine, I can't imagine doing your job, right? Or, wow, you're so lucky you get to do all this fun stuff. But we were pulling in and I was thinking, what if this was your job every day? Your job is to be in a show that has been around for 25 years in Las Vegas, and that's your focus. What's that like?
It's so exciting. I never thought I'd be in Vegas this long. I literally moved here. I was like, I'll just come out for 3 months, and then I, would drive up and down the Strip, and I'd see the lights, and I was just like, this is where I want to be, and I want to be here as long as possible because it's such an amazing, amazing town and energy. Yeah.
We've worked our entire lives to have this dream show. All of us. Most of us started at 2 or 3 in dance classes, and so, I don't know, it's surreal. It's really crazy walking into the Luxor every day and seeing the billboards and seeing the pictures and then getting to dance on stage every night. I couldn't be happier.
And we will have more on Fantasy's 25th anniversary as that fall anniversary date draws a little closer. All right, let's get to some tips. Our first tip, Dayna, this week, it revolves around one of the conventions that comes here to Las Vegas every single year. We have tons of conventions. The topics of these meetings vary tremendously. It's everything from, mixing concrete to making pizza.
Right. The Vegas Pizza Fest is huge.
It's
People
huge.
love it. It's that's the name of the website, but it's the Las Vegas Pizza Festival. But VegasPizzaFest.com for all the info on this one, because I know a lot of people love going to this year after year. It's a big deal. It starts at $55 to get in. VIP tickets are $115, and the festival is taking place Saturday, November 16th from 1 to 4 at the Industrial Event Space. That's 2330 Industrial Road. The city's top pizza chefs are going to be there, and then they offer you these all-you-can-eat slices, ranging from the traditional recipe stuff to innovative modern fusions. So if you love pizza, this is your jam.
And I love pizza, so this is definitely my jam.
We should really write this down and go this year. We have never been.
No, we haven't. That would be great.
I know. I hear great things about it. So general admission, just so you know, grants entry to unlimited pizza samples, interactive installations and photo ops, bars and festival merchandise. But the VIP ticket holders get exclusive privileges, including early entry at noon, complimentary beer with a commemorative beer tasting glass, access to the VIP lounge with seating and private air-conditioned restrooms, additional culinary bites, and live entertainment. So there's the difference. But $55 for general, $115 for VIP.
I am all in for Las Vegas Pizza Fest, again, November 16th from 1 to 4.
Hey, if you love country music, and we know a lot of you do, 2 really good country acts are coming to Las Vegas in December, and probably around NFR. December 6th, Midland is coming for one show only. It's part of their The Get Lucky tour. Sean and I have seen Midland twice at private fundraiser events.
Yeah.
They performed over at the M for the Olympia Foundation's Governor's Black Tie. They are fantastic. Highly recommend if you love country music and you follow Midland. They are going to be over at the theater at Virgin.
Also playing in that theater is Charlie Crockett hitting the stage for one night only on Saturday, December 14th. So those are a couple acts that are going to be in town around the time of NFR. So if you're coming into town for all that rodeo action, which is amazing, by the way, if you've never been to NFR, it's a great time.
It is.
Even if you're not into rodeo stuff year round.
It's just fun.
It's great. It really is something.
But and even what you said, like Midland and Charlie Crockett, like 2 country acts coming in, but there's going to be a slew of country bands
be
everywhere.
Endless.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Sean's on his cruise, and so we're going to let him go. We'll be back in town in Las Vegas, though, soon. I actually, right now, am home in New York as well. And so we'll have more stories and all that Vegas news for you when we get back into town for another podcast. What are we at? 2:33. So 2:34 next week as we roll along in August.
Thank you so much to all of our loyal subscribers who help make this podcast possible. Thank you to our sponsors, the VegasNearMe app, available in the Apple App Store and on Google Play. And, of course, our title sponsor. Thank you so much to Level Up Law. You can give them a call, 855-LEVEL-UP.
Have a great week.
Bon voyage.